The earthworm moved quite slow on the filter paper surface and a lot faster and smoother on the glass plate surface, Dad.
Exactly, Arjun. But do you know why?
Because the glass is smooth?
Well, I cannot say that you're wrong, but it's also because of its anatomy. Don't panic, son. Let me explain. So you noticed, right, that the earthworm expanded and contracted as it moved?
Yes, Dad.
An earthworm's body is made up of several rings rather than bones. It has muscles that enable it to extend and shorten its body.
So the earthworms do not have bones at all?
You heard it right.
That's so cool. But how do they make these movements without the bones?
Good question. Earthworms move by extending their first half while keeping their back half fixed. The body is then shortened and the rear end is pulled forward while the front end is fixed and the rear end is released. With this movement, they can easily move in soil.
That's so interesting. I cannot help but think, don't they fall or lose grip in the soil if they move like that?
Another amazing question. Good job. Earthworms are able to grip the ground quite well because of the little bristles attached to the muscles that are located under the body. These bristles aid in their anchoring and make their movement through the soil that much easier.
And let me tell you two very interesting facts about earthworms. Did you know that these earthworms secrete a slimy substance that facilitates its movements?
Oh, I see. That is why they look so sticky and slimy.
And another even more interesting fact is that earthworms eat their way through the ground. The undigested portion of the food it eats is then discarded by its body, and these wastes actually improve the quality of the soil and also makes it much more useful.
This is actually quite an interesting fact.
Yes, isn't that cool?
Of course it is.
So, how about we explore other animals now?
Whoa, that's a lot of snails. They look just like the ones in our garden.
Yes, indeed.
Why do they have this dome-like structure on the back? Does it help them move?
That dome-like structure is called the shell, and it is the exoskeleton of snails.
So it is made up of bones?
The shell is its own single unit and does not assist in movement from one place to another. In fact, it has to be dragged from one place to another. Let's do an experiment to see their movement. In this experiment, you will watch the snail after placing it on a glass plate. Once it starts moving, slowly raise the glass plate above your head. Look at its movements from underneath.
Wow, that sounds like fun.